had a technical difficulty and we have it fixed. So anyway, I want to get back online. We have sound now. I think it looked like there was something going on with the sound, and I was waiting for Magni to chime in, and he did. Let me know there was no sound coming across, but we do now have sound. So again, like I said, I wanted to get online and talk about the upcoming events. I did get home from the UK a little early because of weather conditions, and it's going to be a little rough travel for people coming in from the holidays with the weather in America and with the weather in the UK. So if you're coming that way, I'm sorry. I hope you are able to get your flight and that your flights aren't canceled. But as I'm waiting for people to log in, and I'm waiting for people to check in and send messages. Let me know that you are logged in. Say hello, say hi. They will pop up on my screen. Actually, let me log in too here so I can kind of watch too what's going on. At least let me watch on Facebook Live. There we are. Let me turn off my phone so I can at least watch you guys. There we go. So anyway, hey Zeta. So what I want to talk about first is I want to talk a little bit about, oh, it is Magni. I do think I'm going to record this, Magni. Okay. And you got me on where's that
That's
coming
TikTok.
from? That's TikTok. Okay, so I am going to start recording. Okay. Because some of this I'm going to post. So we're going to record. I'm going to record because I'm going to post some of this. I'm going to talk a little bit about some upcoming events, but I'm also going to talk about a little bit about Touching Eternity in June as well, because we did a little bit in London, but I'm going to talk a little bit more about the event now that I'm home. And so we might break this recording up a little bit and post pieces of it so that people will be able to learn a little bit more about some of the upcoming events. So first, let's get this moving forward. I don't want to say out of the way because it really is some good stuff. So this week, Wednesday, it's going to be Magni and I am going to try to see if I can bring Alicia online, but she's going to be doing some traveling on Wednesday, so she won't be here in person with me, but I am going to see if she's going to be free enough that I can bring her maybe online on the screen with us. If I can, I can. If I can't, I can't. If not, but I am going to talk a lot about spirituality on this coming Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. That will be the the podcast. We're going to talk a lot about spirituality versus religion versus spirituality. So we have a lot of that conversation going on, and just having an open, honest discussion about some of the differences, about some of the belief patterns and some of the different cultural things, and just kind of help people along that, blending that with grief and belief systems. And so that's going to be the discussion on Wednesday night. And we're going to talk a little bit about, oh, that's right, Magni won't be here, so I'll be by myself. Magni just let me know. I forgot he was supposed to go on a trip today, and it got canceled because of the weather, so he's leaving tomorrow, and so he won't be back until Thursday. So he won't be here on Wednesday. So it'll be me by myself, but I will still have that discussion topic with everybody on that day. So at 8 o'clock Wednesday night, that will be the topic. So I still will have the podcast this Wednesday night. I missed you guys last week because I was in London with Scott and Dominic, Mark and Darren, and we had a wonderful time. It was a wonderful get together, and we did a little podcast that you were going to see soon. We're going to send that out there, and we're going to send the video out there of the three of us talking a little bit about Touching Eternity, but it was just a general piece with the three of us just talking about who's going to be there and just asking you guys to come. But we all are each going to do a separate podcast about what we're going to bring to the table. And I think Scott actually did one today earlier about New Orleans, and he talked about a lot of the upcoming events he has coming. So I'm going to talk about some of the upcoming events that I have coming. And 2025 is going to be a very busy year for me, besides my normal, 9 to 5 job that most of you know about. I am going to be doing a lot of events around the country. I'm doing Aura camera events. And I have my girl Friday working with me, Stacy, and I have now hired a couple of other people, two other people, one that's already trained, and one another lady that I work with who's interested in training as well to travel with me to do events when the other two cannot. So, and it is aura photography where we go to events and we do aura photos, and I do readings with those aura photos. And there are no readings like the ones that I do, because I don't read just the color. I read other things as well with those colors. So it's a very intuitive reading plus the color reading. And so they go over really well at most of these events. You can also, if you're having a wedding or a party and you would like an aura camera present, we can arrange that. I will try to make it as reasonable as I can. It is a portable system, so we can bring it anywhere. Like I said, I take it on a plane all over the country to go do events in other towns and other cities. So that is possible. You can reach me on my website if you would like to learn more about having the Aura Photo camera at your event or at your home or party. We could arrange that as well. So I'm doing that. Also, Trenny and I are doing a lot of events around the country in different cities. We're going to be in Denver on February the 6th. I know we're doing some Nacho Dead People events, Trenny told me. 2, in fact, in the Denver area. 1 on each side of town while we're there. I know we're going to be going to Nebraska, I think she said in March. And I know that there are other events also for myself that I'm doing. I am doing some traveling I think I'm going to LA. I will be going back to Vegas soon. And there'll be some other cities that you will see me traveling to do some sessions as well. So I'm going to be doing some galleries and some readings, and I'm going to probably bring the Aura Cam with me as well. So lots of travel on the weekends for me. I will be doing those. Now this week on Wednesday will be the podcast, but on Saturday this week is our monthly grief group. For the grief group, I normally do some type of event each month where we do a discussion, or we get together and do some type of event where we go have lunch, we go have breakfast, we go talk about grief, we learn about what the causes of grief, how to overcome it. We talk about moving on and progressing from those fears or working through grief. And what people donate, the grief group is normally a $20 event, but we take that money and we put it into the events. Example, Kathy, there you don't have sound. You may want to check that because the sound on my side is working. I believe in Magni is getting sound now. So replying to Kathy, sound is working. Thank you. Anyway, so on our grief group, this Saturday is different. This normally, I think when I did the first grief group, people thought it was going to be a group where I was just going to talk to people's loved ones on the other side, and that was going to be the grief group. No, grief group was for people for their grief and learning how to overcome it. You could go see a medium anytime, and that doesn't heal your grief. That may help you connect a bit, but it doesn't heal your grief. Coming and talking and learning processes, finding and sharing with people, that's going to help you heal. That's going to help you move forward. And that's what grief group is about. However, this first grief group of the new year, 2025, I am doing a gallery. It is the only gallery that I'm going to do for the grief group. It is this Saturday. I think currently I have it's only open to 15 people. I think there's only 1 ticket sold, and it's sold to somebody who's online right now. So, because I really haven't promoted it at all until today. So it is limited seating. I'm only taking, I think, 15 people. Oh, there's only 15 people going to be allowed to come because my house can only hold so many people. It is $20 to come. There will be, and I'm not getting, it's not unlimited, folks. There will be there'll be drinks. There'll be some like mimosas. There will be coffee. There'll be water. When it runs out, it runs out. There will be stuff to drink. Everyone there will get some form of New Year message. Don't know if everybody's going to get a connection. I don't know who's going to show up. Until the gallery starts. But everybody will get some form of message at this gallery. Also, this Saturday, which is 111, those wonderful angel numbers that so many people like, and it starts at 1 o'clock, all those ones, all those people who want an aura photo, they will be on sale that day to only the people who sign up for the event. And you can't pay for the aura photo online. You can only pay for it at the event, and it will be cash. But you can get an aura photo it's on sale that day to the people who come to the event for $20. If you want to get a New Year aura photo with a reading, you have to show up for 12, not for 1, because you have to get a photo taken. I have to have time to read it and read anybody that wants an aura photo. So if you want an aura photo, come earlier, get your photo taken. I will read it for you. It is an extra $20 for it, but it's normally $40, so you get a 50% discount on that. And then you'll also get a message at the gallery as well. Like I said, everybody will get something. I don't know if everybody is going to get a loved one from the other side because it is a gallery. I don't know who's going to show up until they do. But everybody will get some form of message for the new year. This is the only grief group for the whole year that I'm going to do a gallery. So I need people to understand that. Okay, so the grief group is not about where I connect to your loved ones. I do galleries all year long. I do appointments all year long. I read for people all year long. Grief group is not about me doing a gallery. It's about me assisting with helping you through your grief. And all the $20 fee that we charge for grief group goes to whatever event we're doing that day, whether it's lunch, breakfast, whether we're going to a movie or we're doing some kind of artwork or activity. That's what the money goes to. And anybody that has ever been to them can tell you we usually spend way more than the money we collect. But that's okay because this is the way I give back to the community, is to help people work through their grief, okay? And help them, because just going to see a medium, you can go see a medium or you can go see a psychic or a medium 100 times, and if they haven't helped you in that process, then you just gonna I feel there needs to be more for you. So I'm offering this as something more for you. So that's why we do grief group. And I do have some regulars and we have fun, but grief group is really important, and it is this Saturday, 1/11 at 1 o'clock. And it is the only time it will be a gallery. The gallery is limited to 15 people. It is the first 15 people that sign up. And, you are welcomed to come partake and be part of it. It's open to the public, but it is only seating 15 people. So I recommend get your tickets early because I really don't think my house can hold more than 15. I think we did this once before, and 15 was pretty much the limit that we could hold. Okay, so that is the grief group on Saturday. Now, while I was in London, let's talk about the big event. So the big event is going to be in June. It's going to be Touching Eternity, the event, and it's the conference, Touching Eternity, the conference, and it's going to be at the Holiday Inn at Lake Buena Vista in Orlando. It's going to be June 4th to June 8th, and you can find all this out on my website, sid-patrick.com. You can also go to touching-eternity.com, but it's just easy to go to sid-patrick.com. The cost of the whole event, and it's from, like I said, it is from June 4th to June 8th. June 8th is $525. That covers everything. It covers every class. It covers the cocktail. It covers the demonstrations. It covers everything. And it is going to be, it's a one price, get you into all of those things. Every class, every demonstration, the mediumship demonstration by Dominic. I'm probably going to do a mediumship demonstration as well. It's going to get you into the seance with Scott. It's going to get you into all the classes. It's going to get you to meet with all the tutors. It's going to even include a cocktail party on, I think it's the first night. I think it's the first night is the cocktail party where you'll get a mimosa and get to socialize with everybody there. That's included as well. So you can't beat it. The hotel has given us a phenomenal room rate, but you have to purchase your room 30 days before the event because they cut it off 30 days before. So don't wait till the last minute to rent your room. The rooms are $79 per night. They do charge an extra $15 resort fee, but that resort fee, so it comes to about $93. Then you got to pay tax on top of that. So I would say roughly around $100 a night. But let me tell you what that gets you. And that's still a real good rate for Orlando. And this hotel is phenomenal. What that gets you, that resort fee gets you is it's bus shuttle to Disney and the other theme parks. It includes your towel services and all that while you're on the property. And if you are attending the conference and staying at the hotel, your parking is free. They normally charge for parking. So it does get you some benefits, okay? Another great thing that the hotel has offered is that they are giving you these room rates 2 days before the conference to 2 days after the conference in case you wanted to come enjoy the theme parks before the conference or after the conference. So that was a blessing from the hotel. So I'm really going to probably get shot by Scott and everybody for this, but I'm going to tell you, we're going before the conference. But anyway, I didn't say that. But so if you want to go before the conference, great. If you want to stay after, great. After, we're heading somewhere else. That I'm not going to tell you, but after, we're heading somewhere else. But we're going to go before the conference and enjoy Orlando, enjoy the hotel. And then the conference, we're going to be busy working. So what is the conference? What is TE? What are we so excited about? Okay. Well, everybody knows Scott Milligan is a phenomenal trance medium and a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful teacher. Scott just did a video. You can follow Scott Milligan. He is a lot of work he does is on We Don't Die from Sandra Champlain. You can follow him there. He is a phenomenal trance medium. He just did a video talking a lot about what he's going to be doing and a lot about what he's going to be teaching. He is very good in helping you develop. I look at Scott. Scott's going to shoot me for this, but I don't care. You know, when I see Scott, to me, Scott helps you develop your soul. He gets into the soul of your mediumship, or he gets in there because he helps you get into those deeper levels of trance, which is part of the soul of your mediumship. If you can get your consciousness down into those deeper levels, that's where you're going to have your clearest connection. And he's phenomenal in helping get that student from one point to the next level that they need to get. And I have faith in that he can get you there. And that's one reason why I love working with Scott Milligan. Dominic Bogue, phenomenal medium. Anybody that's ever seen Dominic work knows that. There's no hands down. He's a phenomenal medium. You know, If you've read his book, he's phenomenal. He's one of the world's great mediums, and he's very structured medium. He's very phenomenal in his delivery, and as a tutor, as a teacher, and a mentor, he can help guide you. Dominic and I both have studied with a lot of the same people, so we both kind of understand each other. That's why also we work very well together, and we're also very conscious of how we all teach, so we're not teaching the same things. So Dominic will be teaching at TE, and he'll do a video talking a little bit more in depth, but he will be working with you in your mediumship. Which I'm going to talk about now, will be working with energetics. People ask me, what is energetics? And if you follow me on Facebook, I have been putting little posts about energetics here and there. And those who went to TE last year got the first glimpse of energetics. And energetics is not just for people who are psychic. It's not just for people who are studying to be mediums, but these are for people for everyday life. And in order for your mediumship to really unfold, the one thing I've learned through my own development is that you have to know who you are. In mediumship, you have to understand all there is about yourself in order for your development to unfold, in order for your development to create. You have to understand how your mind works, how your sensory works. And so with energetics, this is what I'm helping people learn and develop. And I taught part 1 last year at 2024, Touching Eternity. This year in 2025, we're moving on to part 2. Now, there are several functions in energetics. Last year was mostly theory, where we talked a lot about fear, and we talked a lot about fear, and we talked a lot about being able to overcome fear, and how we look at people and how we treat people, and we looked about how it affects us and how different energies around us affect us as a person. Well, part 2 is more active. We start learning how to create that surrounding. We start learning how to build that surrounding. And that's what we're going to be doing this year in 2025. So it's a continuation in energetics part 2. And that's what I will be teaching in this event at TE 2025. So again, I find it very crucial in order for you to be able to work with your psychic abilities or your mediumship abilities, or even just everyday life. What I'm teaching you will help you grow, will help you move, will help you understand where your blocks are, and it will not only help you in your mediumship or your psychic work, but it will also help you if you're a healer, because it's going to help you understand who you are and why things might be causing you to have blocks, why things might be preventing you from being more freely. What I've noticed is once I identified the energetics in my life, that my ability became like breathing to me. It's there all the time. I never have to worry about turning it on or off. It's there. It's like a breath. And it's just a matter of focus. And so when you mix the energy between what Scott is bringing to the table and Dominic is bringing to the table and what I'm bringing to the table, it all comes together. And so I highly recommend. And then to add even more to it, we're bringing in Josephine McKenzie, who's a phenomenal psychic artist who is going to allow you to express yourself through the ability of psychic artistry. And me, who cannot even draw stick people, she was able to get me to do art that I thought I was never going to be able to do, and surprised me. So again, we're working with all these different functionalities. And then we have Mary coming, and from Boston, who's every morning is going to go in there and help you with her healing and her meditations to help you heal and to help you grow. So we figure with all these different components, we're bringing you a program this year that is going to be like no other that we've ever had at Touch in Eternity. So I'm telling you, sign up as soon as possible. Sign up as soon as you can. I got a guest, so I can't stay long with you guys, but let me finish talking a little bit about Touch in Eternity and I'll be right with you. But anyway, so guys, come on out to Touch in Eternity this year in Orlando. You will not be disappointed. We're going to have a couple other things going on there as well. But I wanted you to get just a basic idea of what it's going to be like. We have a phenomenal group coming out. Come on down, join us. We've tried to keep it as affordable as we can for everybody. You know, you can go to my website. The hotel link is there. Again, please note, the hotel link is no more good. It's going to close down on May 31st. So you have to book your room by May 31st. So if anything else, get your rooms booked, okay? Because by May 31st, they're shutting it down. You have to book a room by May 31st. No, I'm sorry, I said that wrong. Not May 31st. Don't listen to that. April 31st. Because it's 1 month before. Yeah, because June is right around the corner. By May 1st, you have to have your room booked. Because it's 30 days before. So by May 1st, not 31st, May 1st, you have to have your room booked by. Because it's 30 days before they shut the website, they shut the link down. And the room rates are going to go back up. So May 1st. Actually, I'd do it by the end of April. But May 1st, they're going to shut that link down. And so there'll be no more cheap room rates after that point. So $79, and their normal rates are higher, and their normal resort fee is usually $30 a day. They cut it in half, and even if it says 30, when you go to check out, it'll be 15. Just know when you go to check out, make sure it's 15. If not, call the hotel, because for a while people already started booking the rooms. They said it was, but when they went to check out, it was at the lower rate. So please know that. And Magni just posted something about the events up there for you. So that's about Touch in Eternity. That's a little bit about what I'm teaching. And then Scott just did one about what he's teaching. Dominic will soon follow. We'll also get Josephine and Mary to talk a little bit as well. We'll put all these videos together. You can also follow us. We're gonna post something on our Facebook page as well, when all these videos come together, and we will keep pushing out links. We should soon start seeing a lot more commercials, because after the first of the year, we're going to start really pumping the Touch in Eternity event. So again, guys, I will see you Wednesday night, 8 p.m. for the Touch in Eternity, the podcast. We're going to talk about spirituality. And Saturday, limited seating. It's the only grief group that I'm going to do a gallery. So if you want to come to the gallery, get your seat early. It's $20. Everyone will get some sort of message. May not be a loved one, because I don't know who's going to show up, but we'll see. And if you want to aura photo, please show up early, and it is $20 more, and you get an aura photo, and I will do a reading on your photo as well. So you can get 2 readings that day. Okay? Love you guys. I will talk to you soon, and we'll do some more of these as time goes. Thank you.